Alright folks, Genius88, we are back on Criminal Case on Facebook. We're heading on chapter number 2. I want to let you guys know that I'm going to try and start doing some indie games in between Criminal Case. Probably another 10-15 minute video on each game, just kind of showcasing just some fun games you guys can pick up and play, because Criminal Case is a really fun game, but sometimes there's downtime, so there's always time to pick something else up. I can't believe this. Someone cracked open Jackson Peters' head. What a loss. He was a genius. At least we found Baxter Fraser. It is suspicious that he happened to be in New Zealand right when Jackson Peters was killed. That rugby player, Jermaine Walker, had no idea how lucky he was to play an orc in a movie from the best film director of our time. Senior Trooper Ace, I have new information about your victim. He wasn't killed on the movie set, and I have proof. Minerals I found in the victim's clothing match the alkaline chemical profile of the water from the springs at the Rotorua Geyser. Wait, what? How did those minerals end up on the victim's clothes? Who would have bathed in a spring with all their clothes on? I believe that the victim was killed at the Rotorua Geyser. That spot is a major tourist attraction, so the killer needed to move the body. And since Jackson Peters was killed at the geyser, we're bound to find clues. We better get over there on the double. Totally. Like, he's trying to speak Tagalog. Yeah. Yeah. I try. Not the best at it, I will definitely admit that. I'm kind of better at it just because I've worked with people that speak it, so I can at least try and know what the inflections are, but it's still not very good. Alright, dirty notebook. Box of tablets, mushrooms, and a bucket. Major clue, Ace. That allergy of the medicine has a seafood allergy warning sticker on it, and the killer's allergic to seafood. When we find this allergy medicine at the site of her murder, it has to belong to the killer. Get a sample of that weird glowing blue stuff. We can learn something new about the person who murdered Jackson Peters. Where are all those little plastic dots on that messy notebook? Can you get a sample of them? And there's one thing I don't get though. What does the rock sample you picked up have to do with anything? The label says Armstrong R. Who's that? You're sure it belongs to Ruby Armstrong? She's a volcanologist, and she was a suspect in Singapore? Wasn't that right? We better track down Miss Armstrong and find out what she's doing here. Oh, Ruby Armstrong is back. I had almost forgotten about her. Let's not do that. Let's do the forensic kit first, because I don't have that many stars, to be honest. Axel. Looks like you got a sample of that weird glowing blue stuff from the killer's allergy medicine. Lars will know what it is. Let's rush it to him. And that's really what I wanted. Just wanted to start ahead on the 12 hours. Yep. Director script, interesting. You got a sample of those little plastic dots, and they were all over the victim's copy of the movie script. Jackson Peter must have left his script here when he was killed. We're gonna get these little plastic dots to Lars. He'll tell us more about them. Nice. 2. That's great. That'll be 6 hours. But we can knock both of those out. I love her shirt. Lava's in the air. This is Armstrong. Senior Trooper Ace found your rock sample near the Rotorua Geyser. To be honest, we're pretty surprised to see you in New Zealand. Who wouldn't want to visit New Zealand? Nearly every ecosystem on Earth can be experienced on these 2 islands. Was that so? I guess that's why Jackson Peters wanted to shoot the Ring Lords here. Well, before he was killed. Someone killed Jackson? Oh, how awful. You were on a first-name basis with the victim? How's that possible? Well, after Singapore, I needed to get away, do something different to heal my broken heart. I saw that Jackson Peters was looking for location consultants with a scientific background for the Ring Lord, and I jumped at the chance. I mean, get paid to walk around New Zealand? Seriously? I can't eat any of the great seafood here because of my allergy, but other than that... Anyways, but I'm just as stunned by this news. I can't believe it. With Jackson dead, I guess I'm out of a job now. I guess so, Miss Armstrong. Stick around the island. We may have more questions for you. So we're gonna wait 12 hours. I'm gonna grab all the stars, and I'll be right back with Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Good day, folks. Pitching Ace 88, and we are back. So, a little shout out to New Zealand. Wow, Ace brought me a substance I've always wanted to analyze. The glowing blue stuff on the allergy medicine? What the heck is it? Knock knock. Oh no, not again. Who's there? Larval. Larval who? Larval always find a way. Wow. Wow. That's actually really bad. Level always... Oh, it's love. Level always find a way. Okay, maybe I totally misread that one. Thanks for stealing my thunder, kiddo. Oh, come on, Lars. You just wanted to help. You better get back to your homework, Sanjay. Okay, I was just taking a quick break, I swear. So what is that blue stuff on the allergy medicine, Lars? Well, it's the bioluminescence of Arachnocampa luminosa larvae. They're a type of fungus gnat found only in New Zealand. The larvae spend 6 to 12 months growing in caves, many of which aren't far from the crime scene. The only way the killer got this bioluminescence on their allergy medicine was to go spelunking in one of the local caves. Huh, so the killer went spelunking. Well, they'll wish they had a cave to hide in when Ace catches up with them. But good point, Ace. Maybe someone at the rugby bar overheard the killer talking about their spelunking adventures. Let's go. It's a good job. It's a good, reasonable deduction. Hey, it took me a while to figure out what these little plastic dots were, but when I got the DNA result from them, it all makes sense. These plastic dots are motion capture points. Actors who are filmed for computer-generated characters wear motion capture points to make the characters move in a more realistic way. And according to the DNA on the sample, Brett Darby was wearing these particular motion capture points. Wait, what? The Brett Darby? One of the most famous and sought-after motion capture artists on the planet? See, you're a fan, Carmen. Oh, don't worry, Ace. I'll keep my cool. We'll need to talk to Mr. Darby as part of an investigation into the murder of his boss. I'll be cool. Oh, brother. Smeagol. Smeagol all over again. And it was the Shire. Totally forgot about that. You shall not pass. Totally. Totally. Banana peel, torn poster, shorts, crutch, security camera. Heck's a security camera. Oh my gosh, it's right in the center. Don't even give me any special treatment. I didn't deserve it. That was horrible. So did you find anything of note on the second pass at the bar? A torn poster? Well, if you want to piece it back together, have at it. And of course, unlocking that security camera wouldn't hurt either. There could be a juicy lead to help us solve the case. Wow, lots of stuff we gotta look at. Hey, Mr. Darby, Senior Trooper Ace and I need to talk to you about the murder of Jackson Peters. Well, I can't believe it. One day he's here and the next. I mean, I've known Jackson all my life. Can't imagine the world without him. We grew up together, and Jackson always had my back. He made sure I would always have work. Whenever there was a chance to use my skills on a project, he called me. But now, I guess he'll never call me again. No more pub crawls with Jackson and Bronwyn. No more teasing us about our seafood allergies. I know it's hard to talk about, but we have more questions for you as the investigation develops. Please stay nearby. Boom. Didn't seem that torn up though. Okay, so you can't get Well, that's a poster for the Ring Lord. It features an orc. Who'd want to tear that up? There's a message, though. You can't get out that easy. But who wrote it? You're right. Think you can find a match for the handwriting in the database? Go for it, Ace. Wow. I've got that amount of skills? That's awesome. Makes sense. Security camera is going to be more for Elliot. Oh wow, it's literally, oh my gosh. It's almost what it looks like. They weren't trying to trick us. Security cameras unlocked. Check. Let's rush it to Elliot and see if there's a lead inside. Let's do it. 9 hours. Sweet. I like that. Interesting. So Jackson Peters wrote this message, but who couldn't get out that easy? Good point, Ace. We know that Jermaine Waka is a big name they got to play the main orc. Jackson Peters must have written this message to Jermaine Waka. Let's go ask him about what this is all about. There's another guy on this. Hiya, Bogalogs. Did you change your mind about the photo and the haka then? Hardly. Signature Brace found a message Jackson Peter wrote you. It says you can't get out that easy. Care to explain? Get out of what? Oh, you found that poster. Thought I got rid of it. Jackson was just angry because I wanted to leave the film. I got a great sponsorship deal worth way more money than I would make in some goofy fantasy film. Some goofy fantasy film? Well, yeah. Plus, I have more time for my hobbies in the off-season. Ever been spelunking, Signature Brace? I could do more to raise awareness for food allergies. It's my pet cause. No one knows how hard it is to have a seafood allergy in New Zealand. A person becomes a pariah. Well, right. Well, Mr. Waka, maybe killing Jackson Peters was a means to an end for you, and if that turns out to be the case, you'll have to find an all-new hobbies in prison. About 450. That means I'm now a senior level. What am I? Senior trooper. Nice. Maybe it's 451 that I gain a rank up. Anyway, see you guys in 9 hours. Been Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright, folks, Pitching Ace 88. We are back. Playing Criminal Case on Facebook. Let's finish this off. Hi Ace, what I found on that security camera about your victim could be a bit of a shock. What does that mean? Should I even watch this? Will it spoil my memory of this great film artist? Ace is right, Carmen. That's part of the job. Steal yourself. I'm pressing play now. I'm a control freak. I'm a control freak? Look at you. This is my production. I'm the most important person involved. Do you think the whole production would fall apart if you left? I'm your wife, your partner in life. We're in this together. You know what? I'm done. Have it your way. Do everything all by yourself. Maybe you'll finish the movie by your 75th birthday. Whoa, what was that? Ronald and Peter said that she and Jackson found a way to work well together. If that's working well together, I'd hate to see them have a fight. You're right, Miss Peter needs to get her story straight. It looks like she and Jackson have a serious problem. Time to heat up the grill. That's not too abnormal. Italy directors are people that are really smart, have like quirks. Hey, Miss Peters. Signature Brace found some security footage that shows you and Jackson having a fight at the Red Rugby Bar. And you're back to playing accused to the spouse. Is that it? I told you working with him wasn't exactly as sweet as Pavlova. So screaming at each other in public places was part of your creative process? How did you know about that? Look, Jackson didn't trust me. He told me to go relax, read a book, go spelunking. Meanwhile, he was going behind my back and recasting parts without consulting me. Septology was supposed to be our baby. We were building a family of films together. But he had to have complete control. He was ruining everything. I wondered, Miss Peters, did you kill him to save your family? The evidence will have the final say. Yikes. Hey, Andre. So, we've definitely met one person angry enough at Jackson Peters to club him to death with a Maripi. Bronwyn Peters was livid with the victim. She clearly felt that Jackson betrayed the project and betrayed her. That ungrateful oaf, Jermaine Waka wanted out of the film. Would he have killed to get out of his way? Ace, you have to get to the crime scene. That somber test subject is there. Baxter Fraser is ripping the film set apart and no one can control him. Wait, what on earth? Baxter Fraser left the rugby bar and is wreaking havoc on the film set? That's really weird. But we've got to go rescue the day. I'll see you guys in the next part. This has been Petunia's Idiot. Over and out.